Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you again, Jason.
Seen you before.
3 men who've all suffered huge loss.
Good to have all 3 of us in one room.
Jason's father died in the infected blood scandal. Lobby lost his dad to COVID, and Edward survived the Grenfell Tower fire. All united in their calls for greater oversight of public inquiries.
Do you have confidence, do you have faith that all the recommendations from your various inquiries will be met properly?
No, none.
Absolutely not.
No.
They want a national oversight mechanism for inquests and inquiries.
An independent public body that will collate information, analyse that information and then monitor the progress of public inquiries to ensure that those recommendations are carried through, or at least give a cogent, explained reason why they can't be.
They accept all recommendations might not be possible, but the lack of oversight makes this yet another phase where families have to fight.
You have to fight just to get an inquiry, you have to fight to have the questions put to the... Of course you're going to have to fight for the recommendations, especially if they cost money.
Yeah, like I said, it's been 30 years that have passed between the death of your father and the death of mine. That doesn't make sense to me that nothing is happening in that time. This system cannot be allowed to continue when the building blocks are our loved ones' lives.
The Grenfell inquiry heard how inquest recommendations from an earlier deadly fire hadn't been enacted. If they had, this tragedy might have been preventable. It then went on to recommend that all disabled residents in high-rise buildings be given personal evacuation plans, but that was rejected 2 years ago by the Home Office.
That was on the basis of cost, practicality and safety. Adam Gabsy took the government to court over it and lost.
I live on the 6th floor. In 2022, neither lift in my building worked for 64 days. My building is currently surrounded in the similar cladding as Grenfell. So they are removing it. It's taken them 7 years. Having an evacuation plan is paramount.
The Home Office have previously said work continues on their recommendations and they're committed to making sure a tragedy like this never happens again.
It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Good to see you, man.
A united front in their very separate battles for justice.